Hi, I'm John Sangiovanni, Coordinator of Elementary Mathematics, and this is Math in Minutes. In this segment, we're going to take a look at comparing fractions. As we know, we can compare fractions by reasoning about them. We might also use procedures like finding common denominators or even cross-multiplying. But procedures without understanding can cause real problems for our students. Let's take a look at cross-multiplying. When comparing 3/4 and 4/5, we can cross-multiply to compare the fractions. We can multiply 5 times 3, which is 15, and 4 times 4, which is 16, and we know that 16 is greater than 15. So therefore, 4/5 is greater than 3/4. This is a way to compare fractions, but it's grounded in procedures. And as we know, procedures can be forgotten when we don't understand what's happening. Cross-multiplying can be confused in lots of different ways if we don't understand. Let's take a look. If we forget the steps for cross-multiplying, we might do something like this. 3 times 5 is 15, and 4 times 4 is 16, which, as we can see, gives us the wrong answer every time. Another error that might be made is this. Students may multiply 3 times 4 and 5 times 4 and get an incorrect comparison again. When we understand fractions, we're less likely to make mistakes when we compare them using procedures. But our understanding can actually help us be more efficient when we compare them. Let's take a look at those fractions again. We might compare 3/4 and 4/5 by thinking about how far away they are from the whole, or the size of the missing piece. In this case, 3/4 and 4/5 look something like that. And we can see that there is less missing from the fifths than there are from the fourths. Therefore, 4/5 is more than 3/4. Thinking about the size of pieces and how many pieces are missing is a good way to reason about which fraction is greater. This idea, or this thinking, can be applied to all fractions. Let's take a look at two more. So let's look at 19/20 and 14/15. Both fractions are missing one piece. But if we think about the size of pieces, 20ths are a little bit smaller than 15ths. And so 19/20 is a little bit closer to one whole than 14/15. So we can extend this reasoning to thinking about more than one missing piece. And 7/9 and 6/8, both fractions are missing two pieces. We can think that 9ths are a little bit smaller than 8ths, and so missing two of those results in a quantity larger than missing 2/8. 7/9 is greater than 6/8. This has been a look at comparing fractions by reasoning about the size of pieces and looking at the number of pieces missing. See you next time on Math in Minutes.